Now, boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here, and welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 22 Inter Milan career mode. And we kind of got to turn form around in this one. Things didn't go so well in the last episode. They didn't go horrendously, but they didn't go so well. Inter are having a pretty rough start to the season here, and the Spartak Moscow game was definitely a sign of that. We did kick things off, though, with a really good result against AC Milan, so it's kind of like bittersweet. You beat your arch rivals, but you lose to Spartak Moscow in the Champions League. We need to push forward now in the Champions League in today's episode. We need to pick up a lot of good results. We have had a horrendous start to this season, and I've said it a couple of times now, and this hopefully will be the last time I say it. Now we're going to be playing a lot of the smaller teams in the league, which should allow us, one, to progress a lot quicker, and two, to pick up the victories that we need to get ourselves into a title contender position. Of course, the Champions League's important. We made the semi-finals last season with just being inches away from that final. A red card as well, which was super frustrating. This time round, hopefully we'll be able to make it all the way. There has been some positives, however. Now Lautaro Martinez is back in the team. Memphis Depay is balling out. He's been unbelievable for us, and Barella is slowly on his way back as well. I think not having Barella in the midfield has really hurt us. That man was unbelievable last season. He's going to be great again for us this season, and I definitely think we've missed him. Now, we're going to have plenty of choices to make when it comes to the transfer window, so we're not going to worry about them right now. We're going to get straight into it by playing this Sassuolo game. Before we do that, if you're new around here and you haven't already smashed that subscribe button, go and give it a good slap for me. As well as hitting the like button if you're going to enjoy the video. Leave comments and feedback about what you want from the series, future series on the channel after this one, how long this one should go. Just general comments, because the more and more you comment, the more and more you like, the more and more you subscribe, the bigger and bigger we get. And I can do this full time. And that'd be unbelievable. For me, well, mainly me. Because I'm selfish, but still, it'd be good. Sassuolo are 9th. We're 5th. This should be a game that we can win. This will be the starting 11. We're at home as well. Depay and Martinez again. That's right, partnership together. We've gone super strong for this one, although there is a game coming up quite quickly after. I think it's 4 days after this one, so we don't need to worry too much. I think we'll have bodies back in time and people will be fit. Plus, there's still plenty of depth on the bench and in the reserves in this team. That's one of the plus sides about this season. We're starting to see some player growth as well. I'm not actually sure I put any of the new transfers on development plans. That has literally just dawned on me right now as we've entered this match. I am going to check that after the game, because they should be on development plans. Now, we saw some suspect defending last time round in the episode. I'm hoping that today we're not going to see the same suspect defending. That was extremely frustrating. It has become a little bit of a staple of Ultimate since recent updates, and we're kind of just getting used to it. We'll just get used to it. We just have to pull players back across. I think maybe it's just relearning patterns of how the AI are playing. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lying to myself and telling myself that that is the way to fix it. But it does feel like once I learn the patterns of how they're playing forward, I'll probably be able to cut the passes out at the right time, which won't lead to us conceding loads of goals. That's a good ball into Lautaro Martinez, who's... Oh my God, that's unbelievable footwork. The shot he saved in the end. That was a really good move from Lautaro. Are they going to give him it back? And Naily, get up, Lautaro. Thank you. We don't want him becoming injury prone, because he's already had a couple for the team, and it would seem like he is injury prone if he got more injuries, basically. That's how it works. You're deemed injury prone if you get several injuries. I'm glad I could educate you on that. Ping that one in. Oh, I was about to pass it into Memphis. He's lacking a little bit of sharpness, is Danny Ceballos. I still think he'll be absolutely fine, but he's lacking a little bit of sharpness. Skriniar now against Avila. Oh my God, that was close. We get a little bit lucky there. The ball in wasn't too bad. Oliver Skip, to be honest with you, was in the right place at the right time. Didn't feel like it for the moment, though, did it? Thuram now pings that one into Lautaro. And Correa, can he bend it around the corner to Denzel Dumfries, who's probably a mile offside, if I'm being honest. Solo will have a throw in. This is a game that you would look at on the calendar and say this should be an Inter Milan win, but with recent performances, and that defending there, I'm not so sure. We need to try and find some confidence again after that Spartak Moscow game. Yeah, there's just not tons of gaps opening. I feel like everyone I'm playing against at the minute is actually defending really, really well. Memphis Depay now, though. This might be good. Denzel Dumfries. Lautaro Martinez. Oh, my God. What a save. Lautaro must have thought that was hitting the back of the net. I thought that was hitting the back of the net. That's a brilliant save. Maybe should have gone across goal. Thought I'd made the right decision. I thought that was at least a corner as well. It looks like Lautaro even took the ball out after, which is not handy, Lautaro. That is not what you should be doing. Oh, this is really good play. Villa. Was a very good play to him. Skriniar could do nothing about it, and Berardi will make it 1-0 Sassuolo. And this terrible run for Inter Milan looks to continue. Defence all over the shop again. I mean, I don't know what to say. Do we need to buy a whole new back line? This is a really good defence that we're playing with. Maybe we do. I know what we definitely need to do. Figure out a way how to break down these teams that are just sitting like this. It's near impossible for me at the minute. It was kind of just before the half as well, so a goal back now would actually go a long way to helping us. We could figure something out, would be the big question. There's going to be a run in there, and the run, Lautaro Martinez, and there we go. That's our goal straight back. And just before half-time as well. That is a massive moment, and a big one for that man as well, Lautaro Martinez. See now what Sassuolo are going to come back with. It would not surprise me if they come back and do something special. That was a really good move. Berardi causing a few issues, isn't he? Denzel Dumfries there. Graven. He's a very good player as well. Boga. Very good footwork from him. We can control our situation here. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. Boga there. That's a good ball in. Skriniar should meet that, and he does. We're not going to be allowed to break away, are we? Of course we're not. There we go. The half-time whistle, and it's 1-1, and really not good enough. Oh, Lautaro Martinez here is going to cause them trouble. What are they doing? Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez is back. Of course he's back. Was he ever really gone? The injuries are a bit of a problem, but when he's fit and when he's in this starting 11, he can do some damage, and he will give us the lead. Not been comfortable, but I knew instantly. Once they'd given me that room, I knew you can't give me that room. Not with Lautaro Martinez. I'm going to run all the way through you. They just gave him just an inch of space to run ahead of them, and they were in trouble from that moment onwards. Villa finds Boga. Boga has been an issue. Boga's actually a player I wouldn't mind using at some point. We'll see what other career modes we end up doing this year. That is great play, and that is a great save as well. I feel like we forced him to the near post, where Anana should be the favourite. It will be a corner now for Sassuolo, and you can see already they're getting themselves back into this game. I think Skriniar might have headed that out. Another corner. These are dangerous. These are ones that I'm not enjoying defending. They're going to go short. I haven't seen the AI go short. Oh, my God. I've run right. That's my fault. I run right beyond him. Oh, I thought that was going in. Boyata as well. Imagine if he'd have bagged the goal. Correa. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Lautaro. Here we had Thuram. Thuram then back into Lautaro. Back to Thuram. Thuram knows he's got a man in the box. It's going to be Memphis Depay. He ends up finding it. Oh, my God. Well, that was super close. Depay's reactions were like that. Lightning. I don't actually know what's going on with the collar. I think I just washed this shirt really weirdly. It's like really loose. I've got a loose collar today. This is a loose collar episode. We're having a loose collar day. You know, why not? So, couple of subs now is what's needed. Denzel Dumfries off. Umbaku on. Depay off. Dzeko on. Dzeko is going to play, obviously, where Lautaro was playing, and Lautaro will now play where Memphis was. I couldn't bring off Lautaro because he's on a hat-trick. And he'd fall out with me, wouldn't he? If I brought him off while he's on a hat-trick, I feel like he wouldn't be my friend. And I want Lautaro Martinez to be my friend. That was so close to being the hat-trick. That was how close he was to being subbed off as well if he'd have scored that. I wouldn't have been so happy about my decision, though, to be honest. If that had hit the back of the net, it was a little bit dangerous, but ended up being a really good cushioned header back. Well, I don't know what they've tried to do there. Lautaro Martinez is no fool. Edin Dzeko is no fool when it comes to aerial assaults. 3-1 Inter Milan. What a header from Edin Dzeko. Unbelievable stuff from him. Great ball in from Lautaro. Again, I mean, this is his game. This might be his episode, Lautaro Martinez is. They've started to make mistakes. Cracks have started to appear, and we've punished them. We've only got the one sub left, so we're going to bring off Correa. We're going to bring on Gravenberch. And he has played Cam. He's played Cam for us a few times. I'm quite happy with him there as well. It's pretty comfortable. And I think when Barella comes back, he'll probably see more time at Cam maybe than he will do at centre mid. We'll see, though. I haven't been over the moon with Sensi, so... You know, Ceballos has been decent, but I think Barella might actually be needed at centre mid. So I backtracked everything I said there instantly. This is not good. This is good play for them. Not good for us. Oliver Skip there getting tight. Bastoni now. That's great play and a great save from Anana. Thuram wins that back. Edin Dzeko now. Oh, that's lovely play into Gravenberch. Gravenberch is going to go clean through for his first goal for Inter Milan, and that's a beautiful moment for him. He had a couple, didn't he, in the last episode against Spartak Moscow that he 100% should have scored. He scored this one now. He's got his first goal in the Inter Milan shirt, and that is lovely to see. It hasn't felt overly comfortable, but I don't know what they're doing this second half. They've fallen apart. How are you blowing the full-time whistle there? We were in ref. I don't know how he's blown it there, but there we go. Inter Milan are victorious here. 4-1 winners. Didn't feel comfortable. Certainly didn't look comfortable in that first half, but we managed to break them down. Some cracks started to appear, and this time we punished them. We couldn't really do that against Spartak Moscow. Good to see that Edin Dzeko is going to have the super sub effect, though. We need that from him. He's not going to start many games this year. If anything, I'll choose to give Skamaka the games because he's the younger. But I still want Edin Dzeko to have an impact. He was great for me last season. So Spartak Moscow, take 2. This time at the San Siro. This is going to be a starting 11. This one is going to be a quick simmed game. It should be a game that we win. They're still bottom of the group even though they beat us the first time round. It's not going to be. It's going to be a draw. Spartak Moscow are just our kryptonite then. Skamaka bagging the goal for us. Quincy Promes scored very early on. Skamaka in the 89th minute. It's good to see Skamaka score. It's not a good feeling about how we're doing in the group at the minute. I suppose as long as we get out the group, that's all that matters. And this group seems to be actually quite tight at this current moment in time. Us and Borussia Dortmund are both on 7 points. Fenerbahce and Spartak Moscow both on 4. We play Fenerbahce next. So if we win that game, we'll be in a pretty decent position. So we take on 6th place Lazio next. But the most important thing here is Nicolo Barella is back. He's going to play at Cam in this one. It says he's uncomfortable. He's not. We know he's not uncomfortable playing there. Lautaro Martinez is now 90 overall as well. He'll play next to Skamaka. Of course, we got some tired players after that Spartak Moscow game. So sadly, we're having to play Van Housen. It's a good opportunity for him to just not be rubbish in this one. But he won't be playing in the centre. It will be De Vrij. They've got a very good team. We already know that. It's weird that they're 6th. It's probably because they're starting Felipe Anderson up top. But they do have Tuchemani, who is a player who you guys have suggested over and over again, and we'll definitely sign in one of these series. Here we go then, to start a game, and guess what, boys? I knew it. I should have double checked. The referee's wearing the shirt. How many times do you reckon, if we had an editor, he would definitely be putting in right now a counter of how many times I try and pass the ball to the referee instead of my own player? That is the only issue I have with this Inter Milan save, is that I believe to be passing the ball to my own teammates, but in reality, it's the referee. And I'll tell you something, he's never on my side. That's a good ball in. Felipe Anderson, who I did kind of slate for playing up top, nearly thread through. De Vrij did really well managing that, but we have to pick up the second ball. I think that I was looking at the ref. I hate this, boys. I hate it. I just don't understand it. It's as if EA just do not care. Like, just put the refs in yellows. Like, well, light green's right, yellows and reds. I don't even care if that's a kit that he wears in real life. If you're a real player, it's a little bit different. But when you're playing FIFA, just put them in bright colours, man. Here come Lazio. They've started brightly. Been pretty impressed, but that's good from Oliver Skip. De Vrij's injured by that foul. I would like him off the pitch, ref. You're wearing the same kit as us. Do us a favour. Just a yellow. He's injured our player. De Vrij can't carry on. And that has really annoyed me. So guess what, boys? We were already weak at the back line. And now we're going to have Dian Brasio, who has been decent when he's covered. That's why we give him a new contract, to be fair to him. I don't want to be too mean to him. But we're now going to have Dian Brasio coming in. And I would imagine we're going to have De Vrij out for quite a while. One player it's good to have back, though, is Barella. That is lovely. Skamaka now. Waited and waited. There's a good ball into Damsgaard. Damsgaard in a dangerous position. Okay. All right. No worries. Didn't expect that to go in. I'm going to be honest with you, boys. You would have got more of a celebration if in my brain I hadn't already processed the corner that we were going to take. We'll take that, though. Damsgaard with a goal. Beautiful goal. I now know when I'm in that position with him, maybe I can try this shot a little bit more often because I've been reluctant to use it. It seems like we might be all right in that position, at least with Damsgaard. I don't know if that's even against the run of play, but again, I do not care. Well, this is lovely play, isn't it? It is lovely play from Lazio. I don't like this. Felipe Anderson's got good footwork. Oh, that's a terrible shot. I think he overworked that. I think they should have shot it first time with Rakitic. Play. Oliver Skip there. It's found Lautaro. Lautaro wants Skamaka. Oh, that's beautiful. He's offside. What a finish now. What a finish that is from Scamacca. Fair play to him, but he was offside. This can't have been far, though. I felt like I timed it as well as... Yeah, he is. He's just gone, hasn't he, when I play it? Good ball in there. So that's lovely play from Lazio, and the man who shouldn't even be on the pitch, in my opinion, is going to make it 1-1. That's a great goal. And just moments before we scored, didn't we, with the offside ball? And maybe we just hadn't reset correctly after that. The Lazio here are right back in the game. Can't really have any complaints. It was a really good goal. It was really well worked. But the way we're playing at the minute, I do actually feel confident that we might be able to just get back into this game. We feel like we're the better side. Baku, good footwork. Good ball into Barella. Barella's nice and tidy. And Scamacca, this time round, should be scoring. He knows he should be. But again, I think he's offside, and he is. Well, that one, I'm actually not sure, but I don't think he's offside there. Wasn't the greatest of angles, but it doesn't matter. He didn't put it in the back of the net. The goalkeeper saved it, but I'm not sure he was offside. That'll be the halftime whistle, though. 1-1 here at the half. Very, very early in the second half. Go on then, Scamacca. He's at least going to cause a problem. Scamacca. Oh, my God, that's fantastic. Yeah, brilliant. Scamacca certainly has improved in that department, receiving the ball over his head and hitting it. If you remember last season, some of the volleys he's had were unbelievably bad, weren't they? That was unbelievably good. Right into the side corner, which is definitely a technical term. Don't at me. It is definitely a technical term. But he was on the volley, which was fantastic. I don't think the goalkeeper stood a chance either. As soon as he struck it with so much venom, I mean, look at the way it ricochets off the back of the net. Yuri B now coming for... Oh, that's a good ball. Look at that from Bastoni. Breaking a leg to get over there as well, which is what you love to see. Barella's had a good game as well. I'm going to add that. Nicolo Barella will ping that one out to Mbaku. Can he do now? Get that one back into Barella. And we're kind of in this position now where Lazio are defending very, very deep. Which is actually fine. Oh, that's great from Scamacca. Damsgaard. Oh. Scored near post already. That would have been a beautiful goal and a great assist for Scamacca. I might have to bring off Lautaro now at this stage, though, I think. There's a really good save this time at the near post. I actually don't think that was creeping in. The double sub. This is why Correa as well was a great signing. They're going to make a double as well. Pedro Neto's coming on, and I know he causes me issues, so I am fully prepared that Pedro Neto might make it 2-2. But Correa's going to play where Lautaro was. And Barella, of course, this is his first game back. He's not match sharp yet. We're going to bring on Hakan. The jury is still out on Hakan, but, I mean, I have to give him opportunities to make my mind up. Gravenberch, baby! What a goal that is for Gravenberch. Fantastic header. We're starting to score corners again since the recent patch. It's lovely. You'll have to let me know in the comments, though, boys. What do you think of Hakan? I actually, personally, think he's a great player in real life, but I'm just not vibing with him. You will all have players like that, right, on FIFA that you use, and you can't really seem to get a tune out of them. They don't really do much for you. They just don't work for you. We had it with Leicester. I'm sure James Maddison is great for most people. But for me in that Leicester save, I just got nothing out of him. I nearly passed that to the ref then. Genuinely did. Go on then, Scamacca. It's wide open for you, buddy. On the volley. What a save. Maybe should have tried to control that. I could see the defenders closing in, and I thought, why not go for it? Well, surely at this stage, it might only be a consolation, but I said they could cause me issues, and there it goes. Felipe Anderson, with enough time left, has made this 3-2. We're going to get the football back at the kickoff, though, so we should be okay here. If I throw this away, then I don't want to talk to anyone for the rest of the month. But we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine in this position. They have, and I've noticed, really started to press me this second half. And I've not dealt with it very well, if I'm being honest. But we should just about get away with it. That was a great goal. And maybe I'll never, ever talk down of Felipe Anderson again as a striker. Well, they are going to get one bite of the cherry. Luis Alberto there. Oh, this is really good. And I'm stuck in mud there with Oliver Skip. Is he offside? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Zeno gets that clear. And we can turn and we get the full-time whistle. And Inter Milan beat Lazio 3-2. And that's all that matters. In the grand scheme of things, that is a fantastic result. Milan won, Roma won. So Roma should still be top of the league. We'll take a cheeky look yet. Roma are top, but neck and neck now on points with us. So we are right back in the fight after the last episode. But I knew we would be. Like I said, we did have an unbelievably difficult start to the season with the teams we played. But it stands at the moment, Roma, Napoli, and Milan are in there. I don't know what's going on with Juve. I don't. I know they're doing bad in real life, but they've been awful in this save so far. And the bad news was the injury. And Debray is going to be out for 7 months. 7 months, so maybe that little chunk of cash we've got left, right? That nest egg that we've got. that rainy day fund that we have left ourselves with is probably now going to have to be used on a centre-back, because 7 months at this stage of the year is pretty much the rest of the season. And I don't know about Zeno Van Housen, or Sandhausen, Van Housen. I keep getting his name wrong. You know I'm bad with pronunciation. So I think we are going to have to take that money and potentially sign another centre-back, but a fairly cheap one, maybe a young one with some upside. So leave me some centre-backs in the comments. Well, this actually hasn't happened to me on this year's FIFA, but this has happened in training, obviously. In between that game and simming forward to the next game, which is Venezia, we've got an injury now to Bastoni. So, I mean, he's going to be out for 4 weeks. Could I have any centre-backs left to play in this team? It doesn't look like it. So here's the starting 11 for the Venezia game. I don't really have many choices of what to do at centre-back. Lautaro will start next to Scamacca, and Barella will start again, just trying to get him as sharp as possible. It'll be Mbaku and Thuram on the wings in this one, Sensi and Skip. Hopefully we can get a victory, which is what we need. But with Dortmund coming up after it, we lose. How did we lose this game? I do not understand. They had 2 chances, scored them both. Lautaro Martinez did score for us, but we're going to lose that game, which is definitely going to hurt us in the title race and not give us great momentum going into this Dortmund game, which we need to win. So again, not really blessed when it comes to decisions with the back line, so that will be the back line to take on Dortmund. It's not like they've got one of the best strikers in the world and scored several goals past us last time. They scored 3 goals, actually. Although we did find it quite easy to break them down. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Again, it'll be Martinez and Depay up top, Barella in behind them. Ramsgaard on the left, who actually has the most assists at this current moment in time in Serie A. So that's great news for us. Denzel Dumfries on the right, Gravenberch and Skip. We're a little bit tired. Can't rotate. It is what it is. The plus side for us, they are starting that 69 rated left winger again for whatever reason. I swear, boys, I promise you at some stage we'll get a second controller and I will fix lineups because these are stupid. I've not seen this cutscene in ages, and this has to be one of the best ones in the dressing room. This is one of the coolest ones. I hope they add some in next year's game, whether in the dressing room with the players and, you know, there's that kind of stuff going on. And maybe that could lead into the tunnel walk. I don't know. I'm thinking about really cool stuff that could be in the next game. But we need to turn our attention and our focus to this game against Borussia Dortmund, because it was absolutely crazy the last time we played them. I want it to be less crazy, but a similar result. And we barely have a back line in this one, though. That has to be noted. We're asking a lot of some of our players in this one. And there we can see Zeno has already messed up in the opening seconds of this match. And look at the pressure they're going to put on us. Send him off, ref. Send him off, ref. Look at the pressure they're going to put on us. So we have to really be... That wasn't even a card. We have to really be focused. And it has to be quick passing because they don't give us time. Like the main thing here against Borussia Dortmund is stop the over-aggression. Memphis Depay here. You're going to try and play that one in behind. Oh, well in Damsgaard. He's having a bloody good season. But what a save that is. He really is starting to prove that he is a unbelievable signing for us. He's done well in Italy, and he's doing really well for us. And I just want him to keep it up because I'm really enjoying using him. He's quick. He's good on the ball. He's tricky. He's now 82 rated, and I think he's just going to keep growing as well. Like, it feels like he will do anyway. Memphis Depay. Look at that. He's got options. Lautaro, that's fantastic. Nicolo Barella, surely. Oh, what a goal from Barella. He's back in the goals. He's back in the team. And that is something that we love to see. That's a fantastic goal. We're going to give him the armband back as well. I forgot to do that, to be honest with you. With changing and tweaking the tactics and stuff, we will give Barella the armband back. He deserves it. But what a goal this is. Great play as well. Memphis Depay was fantastic to start with. I mean, maybe the goalkeeper should do better. He hits it with a lot of venom. The keeper is prone to a mistake because he's trying to feed the ball forward as quickly as possible. This is bad. This is really bad. Not when you've got Erling Haaland in these positions. Bellingham now did a good job. Soler will get it to Ward-Prowse. What a save from Anana. Weird seeing James Ward-Prowse playing for Borussia Dortmund. Not going to lie. Really, really weird. We'll try not to give away any free kicks. He's pretty decent. I know that as a Leeds fan. That he's pretty decent at free kicks. Not much I could do with this at the moment. Januzaj, what a save from Anana. I can't get out my own half at this moment in time. His press from Dortmund is really hurting us. And I know if we can get the ball clear, we'll probably score. I know that much. If we could just get the ball clear, though. We've managed to escape the half, but we have been dominated for the entire half. That should be made known. They've been miles better than us. It's not been good watching if you're an Inter Milan fan, but we have made it with the lead at the half. And we look all right. We look pretty decent. If we can just move the ball forward out our own half, we'll be fine. Now, I'm going to see how the half starts. And then I might try something. Barella has tried something very good there. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's back in the goals. Of course, he's back in the goals. And it's a mistake in the end from Borussia Dortmund. And to be honest with you, they're playing very much like they're playing in real life. I did watch the Dortmund-Leipzig game as well. And that was horrendous defending for Borussia Dortmund. And we're seeing the same here in this one. We'll play for Memphis, though. It's good to have him back in the goals. That's his first one in this episode, so it's always good to see him on the score sheet. When we've got Lautaro banging in goals and we've got Memphis banging in goals, I feel a bit more comfortable. I haven't felt comfortable in this game, if I'm being honest, but I do feel a little bit more there after that's gone in. Carlos Soler loses out there to Oliver Skip. And at this moment in time, we're just moving the ball too quick for them. And Lautaro, he might get onto it. Oh, Jonathan Tah doesn't lose it. He does. He's lost it to Damsgaard. Damsgaard. Oh, he's going to score it. Lautaro will pick the ball back up. It's a good turn inside. We still got it. Lautaro was offside. Oh, well, Prowse has just got himself sent off. I didn't expect this to need to be commentated on, but James Ward-Prowse just got sent off. I'm not sure about this one. I'm positive that I'm not sure about that one. I don't think that's a red card. I think there's been worse tackles in these matches, in the Lazio match, for the injury. That should have been a red. I'm not sure that one should have been there for James Ward-Prowse. Nonetheless, you don't have to tell me twice. We're going to take advantage of that red and being 2 goals up. Going to take off Lautaro Martinez for Edin Dzeko. We're also going to take off Barella for Dani Ceballos. Gravenberch will go to Cam. Well, the interesting thing here now... Oh, get to that. Oh, my God. Memphis Depay is so good at football. Memphis Depay now. What can he do? Good footwork from him. He's going to pull that one back to Edin Dzeko, who did not deal with that so well. I feel like he should have done a little bit better there. And I tell you something we've done really well in this one. It's nullify Erling Haaland. And of course, he's going to be nullified even more now that we've got a man less, a body going forward. His link up with Ward-Prowse has actually been great. That ball there from Edin Dzeko was perfect. Denzel Dumfries could have just taken a little bit of a better touch there. We were in. Now, this is good, though, for Borussia Dortmund. That's out wide with Schultz. Bremer is there, and I've run right beyond him, but it's fine. Still got bodies there. Soler. I do tend to concede when we've got a man more. Denzel Dumfries there. Haaland. Oh, it's gone all the way through and out. We get lucky. Bios pings it over. Edin Dzeko, if he wins, I was going to say. Jonathan Tah's a lucky boy. Well, he's not a lucky boy, is he, really? He did a good job. Oh, they made another mistake. Gravenberch. Oh, that was so close. We should be punishing him. We should be putting this game to bed. I think it is at bed, but, you know, it's there. It's laid in bed is the game. But we've not tucked it in yet. And that's what I want to do here. I want to just tuck it in. And then we don't have to worry about moments like that. And the game will be done and dusted. And we can all just, you know, be happy. We'll go downstairs. We might have a glass of wine. If we don't like wine, you know, we might have an orange juice. It doesn't matter what you want, to be honest with you. You're just happy that it's tucked into bed. Which is exactly what Memphis Depay has just done. 3-0 into Milan. Oh, we needed it. We did need it. I know we were 2 up with a red card, but we did need that. Memphis Depay again showing how good he is. I'm going to reward him for how good he's been by bringing him off the pitch and resting him. We've got important league games coming up. This does qualify us from the Champions League, which is huge. Really, really big. This group should not have been as hard as it has been. We've had our struggles in this group, but that's absolutely fine. I don't mind the fact that we've had struggles in this group. I would rather it be a challenge to get through the group than it be easy. Edin Dzeko now is... Oh, if I'd have got that ball through. There's been a lot of moments here where if just one more pass had been made by a player, we'd be in. That was another one of those moments. But they've had patches where they've defended well. I do feel sorry for Jonathan Tah and Gabriel because it's not like they've been awful at the back. Skip played in there. Gravenberch. Look at this for bodies. Dani Ceballos. Oh, that's lovely play to Denzel Dumfries. Oh, he's right at the crossbar. He doesn't score. He'll be devastated. I bet he thought that was hitting the back of the net. But it doesn't matter because Inter Milan are through to the knockout stages. Dortmund, not quite yet. They'll have another really important couple of games to play. But we are through. And we most likely now will finish top. With only Fenerbahce actually left to play. So Dortmund have one game, which will hang in the balance. But there he is, Memphis Depay. 2 goals in this one. Fantastic performance. Also can do the standstill robot. Fenerbahce and Spartak Moscow actually drew their game. So that plays into Borussia Dortmund's hands. It's Hellas Verona up next. This will be a sim. We've obviously still got our weakened back line, but there they are. They're going to be at it again. Bremer's actually up to 82 now, and Van Housen has gone up. I'm sure once he improves in rating, I'll probably enjoy using him a lot more. Strike partnership with Depay and Martinez. This should be a victory, but you never know in the quick sims. It is a victory, though. It's 3-0. Edin Dzeko comes on and scores. Skip scores, and Sensi scores. But the weird thing is, they missed a penalty in the 26th minute, so that could have been a very different game if they'd have scored that. That does leave us, at the end of this episode, joint second in the league, only a point behind Roma, so the title challenge is firmly on, lads. That's going to be it for me. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button for more of me. Also, leave comments and feedback. I will catch you in the next episode.